Hello YouTube, Mike here. I'm going to be showing you my recipe for hummus, and there's hundreds of different ways to make this. It's all basically you're going to find your own little niche, and you're going to create your own style of hummus. There's all kinds out there, whether it's Arabic or Israeli or Egyptian or Greek. There's all different kinds. Some use more lemons, some use coriander and cumin. I use a combination of all, but anyway, all the ingredients that I have here are the garbanzo beans or chickpeas, as you can see, which have been drained of all their juice and washed, or rinsed I should say. Tahini, sesame tahini, which is the ground and whole sesame seeds. Probably the two most important ingredients. And then, ooh, people are going to go freaky when they see this. This is actually plain yogurt. It's organic plain yogurt. I get this from a gentleman here in town that works with only about 10 cows, and it's 100% organic. I asked him if he wanted an advertisement. He said no, because he wants to stay very, very independent. So anyway, I'm not going to mention where I got the organic yogurt from, but it's not the DNA of about 10,000 cows. It's probably DNA of about anywhere between 5 and 10 cows, which I can deal with. We also have spices of paprika. I have a clove and a half, kind of a large clove and a small clove of garlic, 2 tablespoons of virgin olive oil, about a half a teaspoon of salt. It's to taste. Same, about a half teaspoon of cumin and some coriander seeds. A little bit of leftover juice from the garbanzo beans in case I need to make it wet. And then also the lemon, which I don't use a lot of. A lot of places like real lemony hummus, I don't. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop our blade into the processor. Get that dropped all the way down to the bottom. Let's go ahead and put in all of our chickpeas, or garbanzo beans. Once those are all in, we're going to take our yogurt and we're going to put this in. This is about 2 tablespoons of yogurt, maybe just a little bit more, kind of heaping tablespoons. It kind of keeps the hummus nice and creamy, and it keeps it from clumping up. You can also use sour cream. We're going to go ahead and just throw in the 2 cloves of garlic right in there. I have some coriander seeds here that I'm going to go ahead and drop in, and the cumin and the salt. It's all rather easy. The 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and the tahini, most important. And what you want to do with this tahini is get down and mix it up, because it kind of settles. You'll get oil at the top, but mix it up pretty well. I'll usually put in about maybe 2 tablespoons or so. Again, it's going to be to taste. Kind of gives it that hummus flavor that we all love so much. Good stuff. Okay, and then the lemon. And like I said, I don't like a lot of lemon in mine, so this is a very small lemon, as you can see, very tiny, and it's a half of one of that. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of the juice there, not too much of it. And let's go ahead and get the old food processor lid on. Go ahead and turn it on, and we're going to leave it on for about 2 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some paprika in, and I'm going to go ahead and just use the sprinkle top, sprinkle some of that in, and then we're going to go ahead and let it run for probably about another minute or so. Okay, so now we've been going for about maybe 2 minutes or so. So now I'm going to go ahead and just open it, just give it a little bit of a taste and see what we got. It seems to be rather smooth. It's one of the first things I look for, is the consistency of it, just when it's warm. Because we still have to put it in the refrigerator to get it nice and cool, but just look for that consistency first bit. Man, almost perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more salt. Put another half a teaspoon of salt in there, and I'm going to add a little bit more of that lemon. again, you're going to get it to whatever taste that you like. If you like more garlic in it or whatever. So let's just run this for a little bit. Let me give it another quick taste. Man, that's it for me. I like it. Not too salty, not too lemony, not too tart and lemony, so it's getting you up in here. The coriander mixes up perfect in there, the little bit of paprika that's in there. It's all good. Now I'm basically just going to take it out of here and spoon it into this bowl, cover it, put it in the refrigerator for a little while and let it sit and get nice and cool, and then we'll pull it out and I'll go ahead and put it on a plate and dress it up for you and show you how I serve it on a dish. Okay, the hummus has cooled off just a little bit, and now I'm just going to go through a little serving suggestion. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and spoon it onto a plate. Ooh, that tastes so good. And I'm gonna spread it out just a little bit. And you know what? I shouldn't have licked that spoon. I could have used it again, but I'm gonna put a couple of little slicey curves in the hummus. And I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of oil inside those little marks just for design. And the oil is just so good on the top of that. Put a little pickle right there in the middle. Put an olive off to the side there and an olive off to the side there. Take just a tiny bit of paprika and sprinkle it on for a little bit of color, a little bit of flavoring too. And voila, a nice little beautiful serving of hummus. Isn't that wonderful? So good too, and good for you. Yum, yum, yummy. So it's time for me to go eat. That's exactly what I'm going to do. A little bit of some pita bread or crackers, whichever you like. Dip away and eat. Good stuff. That's it. See you later.